what's coming this year, I will do it. If CBS calls, Jimmy answers. What was Rachel's gold envelope she got for being gooed? We don't know. So this is the tea. After they gooed Rachel, there was an envelope for Mickey to read that Mickey ended up not reading because they changed it up a little bit. And it was returned back to the diary room, and we still don't know what was in that envelope. So there was an envelope to be read after the gooing. We did not see it. Isn't Ashley just the person ever? I don't know what that means, but I love Ashley. Ashley is an icon, like a diva. Like, Ashley has my heart. Like, Ashley, obsessed with her. Have you talked to Brendan yet? Yes. What is my reaction to finding out Ashley is a lawyer? Ashley is playing the ditzy girl act very well. She is very smart. Ashley has her hand on the pulse of the house. Ashley's an icon. Yeah. The video of Eminem after my Renum, boot, chop. Not here for it. That's bullying. Don't love that. Chop. Would you ever go on Amazing Race with Celebrity Big Brother? Well, one, I'm not a celebrity, so I would not be on Celebrity Big Brother. But anytime CBS calls, I answer. I really want to go on Amazing Race with Rachel. If you were to go back and call out one person on your exit of the house, who would it be and why? They wanted fireworks from me when I left the house, so I didn't give them fireworks. Expect the unexpected, people. It's not expect the expected. So I refused to give them what they wanted. That being said, I planted seeds. I let people know, listen, and I still feel this way. If you get rid of Morgan, so I think we saw with the knockout, right? Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know what happened with HOH this week. Essentially, they're like, there's a line drawn in the sand, and it's Rachel, Ava, Will, and Ashley on one side, and everybody else on the other. If you get rid of Morgan, you sever her tie to Vince and Zach, and you might be able to pull Mickey back onto your side of the house. So if I was Ava, that's what I would be doing right now. Even if I can't trust Mickey, or even if Mickey's a chop, like, strategically in the game, if it's 4 versus 7 or whatever it is, like, getting rid of one of their numbers, which would be Morgan, and being able to pull one of their numbers close to your side hits 2 birds in one stone, especially in a week where you have to do multiple nums. So that's what I would do if I were Ava, because that takes that group of 7 or 8 or whatever it is, takes them down 2 numbers to where it's, instead of 4 to 7, it's like 5 to 6, or it's like 5 to 7. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I would do if I was in their situation. I do feel like I spread the seed that Morgan needs to go. I told that to Ashley. I told that to Rachel. I told that to a lot of people who would listen, that Morgan needs to go. I even told Vince he can't trust Zach and Morgan. I don't know if he heard me or not, but I told him he can't trust them. So I would have called out Morgan more specifically, because I do think Morgan should go home this week. Are you going to see Gaga at the Mayhem Ball? We'll see. Yeah, I don't have a job right now. So you want me to go to see the Mayhem Ball? Buy a Cameo. I'll use that money to buy Mayhem Ball tickets. Yes, Morgan mentioned wall comp so much that it was irritating, and it would be iconic if she got eliminated right before wall comp. Oops. What do you think America's perception of the Houseguests were versus what do you think they are now? This is a really, really good question. We thought y'all were loving Riley. We thought y'all were loving Riley. We thought he was going to be America's favorite house guest. So imagine coming out of the house and seeing that was absolutely not the case. Like, clock. We also didn't think Ava was making episodes. I gave her a hug before I left, and I said, girl, I'm gone. You got to work now. And she's doing it. Ava is making this bitch proud. But, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, Riley chopped. But, yeah, we thought everybody loved him. So that was crazy. But we see something very different than what y'all see. So that's fair. So we thought America was hating Keanu, if I'm being honest, and we thought America was loving Kelly. It seems like America did not like Keanu and then now likes him. That's fair. I would love somebody who won 3 vetoes in a row too, 2.5 vetoes in a row, because Casey won that first one. We thought America loved Kelly. Is that the case? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So y'all tell me. We knew everybody would love Rachel. People love Rachel. Y'all love Rachel. I love Rachel. People love Rachel. We knew that was going to be the case. We actually thought America would hate Ashley. So the fact that America loves Ashley, iconic. Because Ashley's an icon. I love her. Would I return for BB28 or any future season if asked? Yes, a million times yes. I would do Big Brother every season, every summer, every time. What are you most surprised to learn outside of the house? Fan perception or game info? I was most surprised to learn how many people were talking shit behind my back and making fun of me in a way that felt personal. That's all I'll say about that. Thoughts on Mayhem by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's best album, iconic era. The branding is incredible. Gaga's Eating, Abracadabra, Song of the Year. What's the thing, as a fan, what's the thing that surprised you the most? Oh, shoot. Okay, what's the thing that surprised you most as you were playing? How slow everything is. Like, you guys see 3 hours a week. We are playing the game 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, and it goes slow. Tuesday and Wednesday, very, very slow days. Very, very slow days. So that surprised me a little bit because I thought, honestly, we could film a full week in like 3 days. And that pace, I would love. Hold on. Somebody said they're sending the same question over and over again until I answer. If you send it into the chat right now, I'll answer it. If I want to. You know who you are. I'll read your username, but I don't want to do all that. Okay. Kai, he's got answer to go there and ask. Okay. Hold on, let me find it. I just said I would answer this question, so I'm going to answer it. Unless it gets thrown into, it'd be so much easier if it was just thrown right here so I could read it. Hold on. Jimmy, am I going to be at Shakers in DC? I'm not going to announce anything before it's announced, but I think it's a high likelihood I'm at Shakers this Thursday. Just saying. What should I wear? Where do you live in DC? I'm not going to tell you, but I live in DC. Okay, let me find this question that we're talking about. I don't see it. Okay. Can you ask your question again? Okay, anyway. Yeah, because not all of them show up. Jimmy's such an icon. Yeah, somebody just tagged you and asked again. Ask it, or you can just like throw in the chat. Go Hokies. Always go Hokies. Forever go Hokies. Love Metallica. Did you watch Rachel's season? It seems like nobody in the house knew who she was. I did not. So, sorry, Rachel. I did not know who you were, but I loved you. So, am I a Survivor fan? Love Survivor. Would I do Survivor? Y'all, do I look like somebody who would do good on Survivor? No. Would I do it for the shits and giggles? Probably. I always said I wouldn't, but like honestly, if CBS calls me to ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, but would I be good on Survivor? Guys, look at this background. Do I look like somebody who would kill Survivor? The answer is no. Go Canes. Go Canes. Manatee High School, represent. Please don't talk to anybody. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Okay, I was waiting for this one question. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna keep doing other questions because somebody asked me something about Amy. Okay. Why is Amy so pressed about you when she fucked up her own game? Also, who's Amy? Enough said. I don't know why she's so pressed. Like, do I care? No. I love Amy. Amy is an incredible person. Amy is a light worker. Like, she really does bring joy into every space she is in, and like, she is an icon. At the end of the day, you weren't good for my game. You were emotionally unstable in the house. You didn't want to be there, so I sent you home. Sorry. Like, you know what I love about Zay? I told him I was keeping him. I changed my mind. I voted to evict him. He's cool about it. He's like, you know what? That's so chill. I told you I wouldn't put you up, but if I was HOH, I was putting you up. Cool. Great. What does it matter? We're all evicted. Like, I don't give a shit. So, like, if Amy has an issue with me, I don't care. I didn't know Amy 5 weeks ago and I was fine. I would be fine not knowing Amy, but I love her. Like, Amy's a cool person, and we both love Rachel. So, like, if we both love Rachel, let's work it out. Like, Amy girl, let's go on live and work it out. Let's work it out on the remix. Amy and Jimmy can work it out on the remix. I'm always down, but at the end of the day, like, I don't care. And I'm not going to speak on Amy's personal business. That's for her to speak on. But that's what I feel about that. What do you think about Amy calling you a snake before you left the house and saying it was karma when you got evicted? I'm a snake. Maybe it was karma. I think what's happening in the house right now is karma. So, but you know what's funny is I knew she would love Wednesday and Thursday's episode. I was like, Amy, this is for you, girl. I should have shouted her out. But yeah, like, I don't care. Like, does she think I'm a snake? Cool. I'm a snake. Got me. Like, what? I don't care. If you won the Blockbuster and HOH this week, who would you have nominated? I might have said this already. Morgan, Zach, and Vince would have been my noms if I was HOH this week. And if I had a renom, it would have been Nikki. I said I wasn't going to put you up. Sorry. You renommed me. I'll renom her. So, whatever. Reaction to Riley's baby daddy. Riley being a baby daddy. Literally my reaction. Favorite memory in the house of Rachel? Oh, this is a good question. Guys, talking about Rachel is gonna make me emotional. Especially with like this playing in the background. Favorite memory with Rachel. Honestly, they clocked us for it, but playing dress up with Rachel was so much fun. Like, so much fun. And oh, okay, actually, favorite moment in the house. After I was nommed, we got wine. And we don't get a lot of alcohol in the house. But Rachel and I and Ashley pretty much like drank like half a bottle of wine together, and Rachel and I pretty much had half. Ashley had like a few sips of it, and Rachel and I were just laughing. We went to the hammock. She fell under the hammock. I was sitting with her under the hammock. Like, best moment in the house for me. We just connected on such a personal level. We had so much fun. Rachel does this fun little dolphin laugh when she's like had a glass of wine, like, hey! It's just like the best thing ever. And like that was my favorite memory of being on the show for sure. Any other shows on my bucket list? Anything CBS wants me to do, Jimmy says yes to. I might need to adjust. This lighting's kind of weird. Anything CBS wants me to do, Jimmy says yes to. That's all. I would also do like Traders, House of Villains, like whatever. Like whatever. Like call me. I would do anything. Literally, I would do any show. Well, maybe. I don't know. I like it. I think it's fun. I would do it. Okay. I would obviously always come back for Big Brother. Like, be so for real. Like, Jimmy was robbed. Like, let's bring him back. I think so. Still an exclusive for Vince unemployed updates. If you've met Vince, you know why he's unemployed. What's Rachel's best path to win now and make it far in the game? Rachel's working with the right people. Rachel's trust Ava, Ashley, and Will. That's it. If they can get rid of Morgan, pull Mickey in with them, and then start striking at Zach and Vince, that's the smartest move for Rachel right now. Keanu does not think Rachel's gunning for him. And Keanu is always a bigger target. So if I were Rachel, I would pull Keanu close right now too and start targeting the Zach, Vince, Morgan trio because I think that's most dangerous. And you put up somebody like Lauren as a renom. If Lauren gets renommed, whatever. If she goes home, it's like whatever. But Rachel needs to dwindle the other side of the house and connect with the people she's working with because they will protect her. That's her path. Everybody's thinking too much about jury. Like, y'all need to stop trying to make your own jury. Like, that's crazy. I think there's most of the questions I wanted to answer. Hold on. Because I've also been on live for almost 2 hours, and I have not eaten yet today. So I should do that. Okay. Who's your favorite and least favorite in the house? Okay. Can I just see y'all putting it right down there below? Who was my favorite in the house? Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me who it was. Who's my favorite? This is not hard. Who is my favorite? Rachel. Okay, it was Rachel. Yes, Rachel's my favorite. Who's my least favorite? Keanu. Come on. Y'all, Keanu's barefoot all the time and has really dirty feet and snores really loudly and, like, eats all the eggs. So, was he fun to live with? No. Sorry. I know America likes him. Great. I don't care. Like, that's why, like, okay, y'all, that's why I said this. He was always cooking eggs and then always, like, cooking the whole egg carton and then being like, do you want eggs? Like, no. And this is why I said this. Oh, my volume's not on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I guess volume didn't record with this. No, I don't want your eggs. I want you to shut the fuck up. Is exactly what I said and exactly what I meant. Rachel will turn on Keanu the first chance she gets, but she should be playing nice with him right now. That's what I would advise her to do. She's smart. Rachel is an incredible game player. She won the show already. She's smart enough to know that's what she needs to do, and I'm sure she's doing it. I lost my questions. Okay. Girls So Confusing is crazy. Maybe Jimmy and Amy will work it out on the remix. Let me know what you think. I already see y'all snipping some of this stuff out of context. I will go off live if you keep doing that. I also don't care. Like, whatever. It's not that deep. Life's not that deep. I said this many times in the house. Life's just not that deep. Like, whatever. Do I think there's a secret room in the house? No, I don't. Because I would have found it. Or Rachel would have found it. Are you going to watch Big Brother? I will be watching Big Brother. 100%. I'm going to be watching Big Brother. I'm hoping to do a few watch parties in and around the DC area. So you want to see me at your local club? You want to see me at your local bar? Tell the owner, tell the promoter, tell them to get me there. I'll be there. And you want this tea there? I'll give you the tea there. Oh, you think I'm unhinged on live? Just wait till I have a microphone in a room full of people. Do you think you'll want to have any kind of relationship with Mickey and Morgan after this season is over? I know you'll want me to say no, but at the end of the day, I felt like I connected with them so much that it's like, I feel like I need to talk to them. That's where I stand with Morgan and Mickey. I want to have a conversation with them and understand why they said what they said and where their head's at, because the things that I have seen are mean and are not nice, and I would not have done that to them. So, I don't know. Would you have ever been to Utah before? Yes, I've been to Salt Lake City. Love Salt Lake City. A lot of context for your was cut from the episode. Can you give us a TLDR because I missed the feed? Yeah, so a lot of the Keanu and I's fight was cut. I don't know if I can say this. Can I? I mean, I don't care. I literally think Big Brother is watching this right now. Y'all can CBS, if you're watching, just have somebody text me if I can't say this. There was more said. Obviously, you have to make a TV show. After I finished talking, Keanu effectively was like, how long did it take you to think about that? And I effectively was like, not long. Things come pretty quickly to me. I know you can't say the same. And then he was like, well, I'm not going to do this back and forth with you. And I'm like, yeah, because you have nothing in the chamber. I'm ready to go, baby girl. Let's go. Is essentially like what I said. And like, then he just kept looking at me and I'm like, well, that's all I have to say. And I left the room. So it's like, that's just what it is. Yeah. Maybe I should answer that question. Anyway, has there been anybody, y'all need to take an English class. Has there been anybody, effectively what I'm being asked is, has your perspective changed on anybody since leaving the house? Yes. When I left that house, I didn't really want to talk to Morgan anymore. I wanted to be friends with Mickey. Her and I just connected. I love that girl down. Like, I love Mickey Boots. But like, seeing the things they've said about me is like really hard to rationalize. And I would really love to hear them defend themselves, because unlike them, unlike what they did to me, I'm going to give them a chance to defend themselves. I just am. I'm going to give them a chance. Maybe I'll do it on live so you guys can see. But I will give them a chance to defend themselves because they didn't do that to me. So, Janelle. Okay, Janelle, if you're watching this, and so somebody said, did you know Janelle loves you? Janelle, if you love me, hit me up. I love you, girl, and Rachel's my homie. I did hear that Trisha paid us in the Ozzy Osbourne situation. That was like the biggest news that happened while I was in the house. So that was really interesting. 11 all winter season. Yeah, Morgan also always talks game. Like, never stops talking game. I got a text and wanted to make sure I wasn't in trouble. Morgan is always talking game. Who is the most girl so confusing pair in the house? Well, Amy and I need to work it out on the remix. So Amy and I, most girl so confusing pair in the house. At this point, maybe Rachel and Keanu. Sorry, love Brad. Literally love Brad so much. I know I fucked that dance up though. Okay, Faith movie. Bad Guys 2. See The Bad Guys 2, a movie for all ages. Where's the snake necklace from? Clock me, y'all. It's TJ Maxx. Like, I hate the word Maxxinista, but TJ Maxx, baby. My real favorite movie is probably The Heat by The Heat, Devil Wears Prada, Bridesmaids. Like, can't go wrong. Have I reached out to any of the other evicteds from this season? Adrian and I have talked. Zay and I have talked. I'm texting both of them. I have not reached out to Amy. Amy has not reached out to me. Maybe I will. I'd love to talk to Amy. I'd love to like talk to Amy on live or something. Like, I think that'd be really interesting for everybody, because I do think Amy and I have shit we need to discuss. But like, you know, would you ever consider being friends with Morgan and Mickey outside the house? Listen, I loved Morgan and Mickey down. Like, I would have followed them into the sun. I had those girls back, and seeing them turn on me so quickly and being fake to my face and some of the shit they said is like really hard for me to like get behind. And so, I don't know. I'm going to give them I want to talk to them after the show. I know they'll both be evicted soon, so I'll talk to them when they are. But I don't know. I really don't know. I love them down. Like, and even if like they were just shit talking at the end, that's one thing. They were doing it in my HOH room. Somebody asked why our voices are really raspy. Y'all, we go into this house and we are doing diary rooms and we were talking like 20 hours a day, so people lose their voice. Just throwing that out there. Would you play again? Yes. Loki, add me on LinkedIn. I'm thirsty for an internship. I'll add you on LinkedIn. I don't have any internships to give you. I'm trying to get my job back soon, so maybe we'll see. I've answered a lot of these. I think I answered a lot of them. Okay, keep popping in questions, but I do think I've gotten... Have you seen Vince as an egg? Yes, and I absolutely love it. And part of me is rooting for him to get evicted as an egg because I think that'd be really funny. Do you guys think Vince being evicted as an egg would be really funny? Can you vape wherever in the house? You are not allowed to bring vapes into the house. I don't know if that was something I wasn't supposed to say, but no. You cannot vape or smoke or drink. I mean, they give us alcohol here and there, but you can't do that shit. Okay, wait. Somebody said it's cold in the house. I want to correct the record on that. I don't think it was cold in the house. I think it was very warm in the house. I do not think it was cold in the house. I was very warm in the house. So that's a rumor. Some people are cold. Chelsea, I talked to Chelsea after. She said she was always really cold. Would you do the challenge? Yes. If I get called to do something, I'm doing it. I don't think it'd be very good on the challenge, but I would try really hard. I don't know. What other questions do y'all want me to answer? Sorry, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now, guys. Okay. I think I got through all the questions. Okay. I'll take a few more. I know I've been on this live for almost 2 hours, and I'm not trying to, like drive y'all nuts. So throw a few more questions into, like, this right here, and I'll answer them, and then I will go. I need to go eat dinner or lunch or whatever. Guys, I'm still on LA time, and it's, like, what? It's almost 2 o'clock there, and it's, like, 5 East Coast time. Does Kat really like Riley? I think she likes him as a person. I don't think she likes him relationship-wise. Riley is not her type. She mentioned that very clearly. Knowing Kat, no. Knowing Kat, it's like... Knowing Catherine, and it's Catherine. I don't like to call her Kat. I don't know why everyone calls her Kat. I call her Catherine. Shit. Okay, well, that happened. I mean, like, if a guy's willing to throw himself on a knife for you in the game, why wouldn't you entertain that? Riley's whole goal is to let Catherine win. So, y'all, she's playing the game. Are you watching the feeds? Yes, I am. Decompress, relax, we'll see you soon. Yes. Have you ever done drag? Yes, I have. My name is Mentally Jill. I did drag for a charity event to raise money for immigrants and immigrant right. It was the CARE Coalition, the Immigrants' Right Coalition in DC. And we raised what, almost like $8,000 or something like that. Hold on, I have a picture of it. That was me in drag. Get into the mental Jillness, y'all. What was it called? Okay, hold on. I'm getting to my... Oh, wait, I'm answering questions here. Okay. What do you think he is isolating her? Maybe. Yeah, she does hate being called Kat. That's why I call her Catherine. I did notice the shift in Morgan over Mickey. I guess I should read the questions so you guys know which ones I'm talking about. Do you think Mickey will get evicted soon? She's so cocky right now. I hope she does. Did y'all see my interview with Julie Chen? I'll pull it up right now. And I quote, Julie said, Mickey did say at one point, putting up as a faith-based decision. What is your reaction to that? Well, Mickey, you're going to play a game based on faith. You're going to be going home very shortly. So we'll get to talk soon, I think. No tea on faith. I prayed in the house a lot. I prayed every night with Rachel and her kids. I went to Catholic school for 10 years. I believe in some sort of a higher power. I pray. I do all that stuff. You can't blame God for the decisions you make in this game. Be so for real. Katie. Oh, shout out Katie. My people from back home. I love Bradenton. What's the most difficult adjustment leaving the house? Great question. You're always thinking about games still. I should be thinking about, like, my job and working and making money. But instead, I'm like, damn, game, or next steps, or what Ava should do, or what the vote's going to look like. So turning your mind off of game is really hard. And then getting back to your habits. In the house, you adjust to eating things like mac and cheese, which you don't eat in your normal life. So adjusting back to my habits, like walking my dog, which speaking of, I don't know where she is. I think she's over there. Do you want to meet Rosie? I'll put Rosie in here in a second. That's been a big adjustment, is just getting used to life. And also just like, you get groceries put for you in the storage room. Like, you don't do any of this shit. So going to the grocery store is also weird. And then people asking for pictures. I love that shit. So if y'all see me in DC, you want to talk, you want a picture, I'll do it. That's still like a weird thing for me. I'm not Chappell Roan about that, but like, it's a weird thing to adjust to. And people are like, no, you are. I love it though. Like, please come up to me if you see me. Like, I love that shit. Okay. Rosie, come here. I'm going to hop off live soon, guys. So ask a question now if you want it. I will do a video where like I actually spill tea. I don't know. Did I not spill enough tea? Does somebody really have like a burning question? They want me to like, I'm not going to answer questions about production, but if you guys want tea, ask me real quickly and I'll give it to you because I'm feeling really tea spilly. I'm not seeing, I don't know if these paused, but I'm not seeing any more things come in. Rosie, come here. We want to meet you. Yeah. Oh, so this is my daughter, Rosie Ann Marie. She is the tiniest, sweetest little baby ever, and I love her so much. Love this girl. Love her down. Like, she is my little baby. She's super small, so she's just like always just like around, and she's my baby. And coming back to see her was like the best thing ever. Okay. Oh wait, there's like a whole question thing down here. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have been reading this. Okay, let me answer a few more, and then I'll. Who do you not want to win this game, Morgan? I'm gonna do quick answers. Favorite songs on Brad. 365 Von Dutch. Were you surprised by America's reaction? Yes, to Riley. What do you think about the respect HOH decisions things that's going on lately? It makes no sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this. What do you think about the respect HOH decisions? I think at this point, when somebody says it, that means they want you to do what they're telling you to do, and if you don't do it, they're coming for you. That's what that means. Nobody respects your decisions because they wouldn't have to say that if they meant it. Okay, period. Okay, there are so many questions. I love this. We're gonna have to do another like live T-Spill session at some point. Can you talk about the have-not process? I answered that question already. Okay. Do they blast music to wake you up every morning? I'm not talking about production. Whose game are you most surprised by? Vince. He's a snake. He's the real snake of the season. Best worst meal in the house. Okay, this is a good one. We did an anniversary dinner for Will and Gwen. Shout out Gwen. Will's Chocolate Drop. That was a really good dinner. It was steak, broccoli, like shrimp, like beautiful. Loved it. Worst meal of the house, slop. Full stop. Do I think Mickey's cocky? Yes. But I think Mickey's fave Miley Cyrus song. Oh. Okay. That's tough. Fave Miley Cyrus song. Honestly, maybe this is unpopular. I really like Nightcrawling. Or Off of Something Beautiful. Easy Lover, Golden Burning Sun. Chef's Kiss. Okay. I'm gonna last few and then I'm gonna do something else. Okay. These questions are very repetitive. I love that. Will Riley Cat continue outside the house? No. They will not. Who is the house guest I talked to the least? Probably Zay because he left. But before that, I talked to Zay a lot. We had a great relationship. Love Zay. I don't know. I don't know who I talked to the least. I talked to everybody a lot. Have you spoken to Amy? No. Okay. This is something I will answer, and I feel like I've answered it already, but I'm going to answer it. Why did I renom Amy? She was a number for you. Amy was not a number for me. I don't care how it looked. I don't care what the episode says. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Amy was absolutely not a number for me, and Amy was absolutely going to put me up the first chance she got. She went to Vince day 4 or 5 or 6 to try to get me to be as a renom. Amy did not trust me. I did not trust her. Simple as that. So she was going to put me up, so I put her up. Why is that surprising? I don't know. She was going to put me up, If she went home, oh well, she was the accomplice. So she got more time in the house than she could have gotten. And I don't know, I think it worked out for Amy. She wanted to be there at that point anyway, so send her home. Like what? Like people, I get people love the show. I love the show. If somebody doesn't want to be there, they can go home. That's it. Sorry, Amy. Love you, girl. Who do you not want to win the game, Morgan? Yes, I would do the challenge, 100%. Who is the DL of the house? Y'all, we know the answer to that question. I love you, Pookie. Why did you betray Zay for the girls? He adored you and he was a number for you. I adore Zay. I still adore Zay. I'll talk about this. I did betray Zay for the girls. I did that to show my loyalty to and my girls, to let them know that I was writing for them, even though I had a feeling he wasn't going to put me up. He told me after the fact he would have put me up, so I feel vindicated in that. I took a risk for my girls and it worked out. I adore Zay. Still adore Zay. I'm going to talk to Zay. I'll do a live with Zay. I will call Zay today. Love Zay down. Zay is incredible. One of my favorite people I met on the show. He was not a number for me. Next. Okay, I said I was hopping off, but lives are really fun. So I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer. Sorry to see you go. Do you think that Morgan is being strategic or flinging spaghetti? I think she's flinging spaghetti. Morgan is flinging spaghetti. Do you think you could have worked with Kat? I was working with Catherine. I could have worked with her more formally. But I love Catherine down. So I can't talk about that word, but do I think it was Vince that got me eliminated? I think it was Vince and Keanu working with Morgan with the support of people like Zach. That's what I think. So in the order, I would blame Morgan for planting the seeds with Mickey, Vince for following up, Keanu for corroborating, and then Zach for just being Zach. And I still think he holds something against me for voting against his showmance, Zay. So that's T. I mean, listen, I would have done the same thing. If somebody got rid of Rachel, I would have come for their neck. So I am interested in whatever show has Andy Cohen on it. Listen, Andy, I'm a lover. I love you. If you can get connected with Andy Cohen, put me on freaking everything, all right? I love Andy Cohen down. And listen, guys, I'm in a point in my career where you call me, I say yes, all right? I'm doing everything. I'll do the challenge. I'll do Survivor. I'll do anything on Peacock in a period of time. And anything CBS calls me for, I'm so here for it. Like, y'all need more of Jimmy on your screens. And this is not the last you will see of Jimmy. So, like, hello. Lean into that network. Make it known. Make it known. Would you do Amazing Race? If so, with who? Yes, with Rachel. Or, like, with Keanu. I think it'd be really funny if Keanu and I did Amazing Race together. Okay. Okay, I think that was all of them. Who do you wish you were aligned with? Ava, Ashley, Rachel. Those girls had my back from day one and never were talking bad about me, and I wish I gave them more credit for that. Okay. I love Pluto TV. I love Pluto TV down. I did an ad for Pluto TV in the house where I was like, Pluto TV, it's free. Like, you can watch live feeds on Pluto TV. Let's watch some Pluto TV, people. Pluto TV is great. I love Pluto TV. Where do you guys think I'm watching the live feeds? Right here. Pluto TV. Hello. Did I know what Pluto TV was? No, but we all learn and we all grow and we all, you know, someone probably didn't know who I was or what Big Brother was at first. Now they do. Now we're all better for it. We're all better for knowing Pluto TV. There's no beef for that. Love Pluto TV. Pluto TV, love you down. And the last three. Last three. Are you scared of Blue Sky comeback? I'm not scared of Blue Sky. I am on Blue Sky. Any special collabs coming up? Okay, this is actually really interesting. So, as a fan of the show, I always wished I could hear people talk about their evictions with other evicteds. I would love to start talking to people as they get evicted from the season. So I want to make sure I can do that. So I need to make sure I am allowed to do that. But I would love to, like Zay, Adrian, Amy. Amy's not going to want to talk to me, but I would love to talk to her. And then whoever's evicted next, like, I would love to just, like, debrief. Like, maybe on YouTube or, like, some live or whatever, we can just, like, debrief and discuss it. I would love that. So that's what I'm thinking. Last question. Okay. Did I see that one clip? I'm not answering about Riley in a blanket. I'm not answering that clip. We all been new. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, okay. Love this. Shout out to my Blacksburg girlies and guys and everyone there. I love Blacksburg, love Virginia. Go Hokies. Favorite bar in Blacksburg? Milk Parlor. Milk Parlor down. Like, I never go to Milk Parlor and don't have a good time. Milk Parlor, and like, who doesn't love Tots? Like, let's be so for real. Tots is a little something for everybody. Love Tots. Okay. I love everybody. You guys are so cool. I'm so glad I did this live. I don't feel like the tea was spilled enough. So I think next time I do this, I need to like go through the questions and pull the teaiest questions and do that. But if you are in DC, get your club, get your bar, get your restaurant to get me to do a show there. Like I will. Y'all want the real tea? See me in person where I can feed off an audience. That's where you're gonna get it. But I love you guys down. Thank you so much. Listen, I was calling all my snakes in the house, but apparently everyone likes Jimmy's gems. I don't know. What do y'all think? Tell me on Twitter. Tell me on Blue Sky. Tell me on Instagram. What do I call my little dolls that are writing for me? I used to call y'all Deves. I used to call y'all snakes. Like, are we snakes? Are we Deves? Are we gems? What are we? What are we? Tell me. That's the question. Love you guys down. As Julie says, love one another. There's no reason to throw hate at anybody in the show. Hate is not okay. If I see people throwing hate at me, that's fine. Don't throw hate at other people. Like, just don't. My mom just texted me that Rachel just lit into Morgan on the feeds. If anybody can give me information on that, that'd be iconic. But Rachel, get him, girl. That's all I have to say. And I love y'all so much. Love y'all down. No hate. No hate at all. Julie says we love one another. She means it. No hate to me. No hate to anybody. If you give hate, give it to me. I can take it. I don't want to see y'all hating on the BB16 house guests. 16. Wow. 27 house guests. All right. Live ending. Love you guys. Love you down. I don't have to turn live off.